What's going on, everybody? BSGT2 Trackfin88 here, and I have been under the weather recently due to a bout of food poisoning. I'm at about 50% now. It really hit Sunday night, and it's now 4:30 p.m. on Tuesday. I can't miss work because it's a new job, so I'm glad I'm back where I am now. But I was editing my 2018 final video for the drone stuff, and I was like, wait a minute, some of you asked, and I haven't shown you my new rig yet. So I figured I would show you here in no glorious detail, but it is rocking an AMD Ryzen 7 2700X processor. It has, for cooling, Corsair Hydro Series, it's the H100i version 2 with dual 240 radiator fans, and of course RGB lighting. But as you can see from this picture here, I'm not rocking RGB. The fact that the cooler and the motherboard lights up is good enough for me. I wanted a more simplistic look. The motherboard is an MSI Arsenal Tomahawk. I think it's the B450 or 440, one of those two. And of course, for the memory, we are using 16 gigs, DDR4, 3000 megahertz. They're actually a little clocked higher than that. Corsair Vengeance. And of course, the case, a simple Corsair Carbide 275R mid-tower with the tempered glass side. Now, the reason I went with this case is because I wanted a very minimalistic look. From the front, there's nothing. There's no CD drive. The top, you have two 3.0s, and of course, microphone, headphone, reset, and power button. I put one sticker up there. That's the one that came with the Ryzen processor. My older tower, I had stickers galore. This one I kind of minimalized. I did manage to salvage this, believe it or not, this sticker that I got with the, it's not even a sticker, it's more of a badge. I got it with the graphics card from my previous build. These are not easy to find. No, I shouldn't say easy, it's just, you can get reprints. But anyway, so this is what it looks like. I'm going to try and make the exposure better, but it gets all wanky here, so let me, I guess I'll increase the ISO for you. So, there you go. I know there's glare, sorry. That's the inside. It's very clean, much cleaner than my previous build. But you can see on the inside here, that radiator takes up a majority of the front space. I mean, boom, boom. Down here, this has been around for a little bit, where the power supply, hard drives, and all the major wiring is hidden. And that just leaves the three big components. Well, four. You get the graphics card, motherboard, cooler, and CPU. Now, one of the case fans, 120 millimeters, blowing out. I am pulling in fresh air from the outside for the cooler. This doesn't have any fans up top, but much to my dismay, this cooling system would not fit up top because of the way this motherboard is designed. And I'm not the only person to have problems with that, but I guess there's nothing I can do about that. Performance-wise, let me pull up my PC benchmark and get it over here for you, but that's it. The back, pretty straightforward. I would say for the price, it's not bad. It's not a bad case. You can really tell how thin the metal is in some cases, but for 60 bucks, if you don't want to spend a ton of money on the case, and you're not like other people where you showboat, this is just a case just to get the job done. That is what it is. But these are my PC benchmarks. If my ISO can go down for a second here. Gaming 112, desktop 96, workstation 105. This has fluctuated a little bit. Gaming has stayed the same, 110, 112, 115. The desktop has gone from 94 to 99, and this time around it's 96, and of course the workstation is 105. I'm completely happy with the results of this. I haven't really put this thing to the test. I've edited a couple videos just to try it, and I think it's my program because it uses just the CPU and not the graphics processor at all to process and encode and export the video. But I would say, for what I spent, it's fine, but I kind of had a leg up, where I already had the graphics card already. Oh, the power supply, I forgot to mention, from my previous build, which is an RM650 from Corsair. Kind of the limit for this build from what I've read and from what I've been told. But it should be fine. It's not like I'm, rocking dual cards and whatnot. But can you hear that? That's the same problem I had before. My solution is to take, this is going to sound stupid, the current table it sits on, right? So paper towel, not used, the back of an old Sony remote, so it puts just enough, not a ton, but just enough pressure on the underneath of the case here where it gets rid of the sound. But yeah, my only complaint about this build, the only thing that really pisses me off is, you know, the filters on this thing are great. They're magnetic. They simply come off and come on just like that. But this front panel does come off. Not easily. Like, you really need to pull on this, and it feels like you're going to break it every fucking time in order to access this. Not easy, and I'm afraid I'm going to break it every time. Anyway, other than that, I'm going to finish my muffin, try and have some tea. You guys have a good night.